Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. This is Rantry, and I was tempted to go for the Prophet right now, but the Prophet is actually a little bit scary to me. This is a fairly decent item for the Bounty Hunter as well, but I realized before going to the Prophet that while I have upgraded the cost of my guild, which will save me gold, I do not have rank 3 mastery, and while I have upgraded the cost of the blacksmith, I also do not have weapon and armor smithing upgraded very much. And I want to make sure that the people I take probably high level 2s or level 3s into the Prophet because he's a little more scary, at least for me. The hag it can be a little iffy sometimes, but Prophet and Inchoate Flesh are probably the two most difficult bosses for me. So I want to make sure that I'm upgraded before going into the Prophet. So we're going to be going into the Wield, not as much for the crit dice, although those might be nice on the Jester, but more for the deeds. We just need to get some heirlooms, honestly, and start upgrading our blacksmith and our guild a lot more. I do have a sub name to do. So even though our Jester was named Cavazier, I believe that, and if I get this wrong, I apologize. I'm doing it from memory, but I believe Orbital is going to be our new Jester, and he also requested that he be red. I'm assuming this is red, not this where he's like partially dark red. So we'll leave that there, but we won't be taking Orbital on this mission. This lineup, it's kind of a mark party with these three. I'm taking into the Wield. I just want to level these guys up. On the Man-at-Arms, got the Eldritch Slayer Ring. Eldritch is a common type in the Wield. Eldritch Slayer Ring, and I'm actually taking out the Sun Cloak, which I don't take too often, but I will give him some extra protection and dodge, although he may be getting a little bit more stress, but that protection will be good on him. We do want to scout. Oh, you know what? I just realized, and I should have realized this long ago. The scouting chance is only if the torch is below 51%, so that negates my Sun Ring, and that would negate, of course, my Sun Cloak as well. So I have the option to either take off the Scouting Whistle or take off those Sun items, but I believe I will take off the Scouting Whistle. And I could give, let's see, the Manslayer's Ring, or I could boost the accuracy on his attacks, or I could boost him a little bit with speed. I'm thinking that I don't really care about him going first. His speed is already relatively high, so I will be giving him I could give him a damage stone. He's already pretty. That's not a damage stone. I could give him the health stone. But you know what? He's our stunner. I believe actually what I will do is give him a stun buff. Do I not have? Yes, I do. It's right here. I'll go ahead and give him the stun amulet. It does lower his dodge, but his dodge is relatively high, and dodge isn't as important to me as some other things. So yeah, that'll be our Houndmaster. Got our Churgeon's Charm and our Swift Cloak on our Cultist, because I do want him going first, especially if we get somebody to Death's Door, especially with a dot on them. I want our healer to go first. However, the Cultist is an unreliable healer. He will be largely healing and marking our targets for us, doing some backline damage when he can, and then after the Houndmaster has played his stun roll, if we need some stress healing, these two will switch places. I'll have to just move them. They don't have move ability to speak of, and then we'll be able to use our Cry Havoc from the Houndmaster to reduce our stress. Arbalest is going to be big damage with our Eldritch Slayer Ring and our Ethereal Crucifix. Lots of Eldritch damage here. She can also mark, blind fire. Her main thing will be Sniper Shot, and she can boost some healing too, just to help some people get off of Death's Door if necessary. So let's go ahead and provision. This is the Wield, so I will want a few anti-venom, just in case. It's a medium dungeon, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, we can shift click, and we get, let's see, 16 food here. And we actually want a stack and a half of torches, so that's going to be 12 torches. Now I've got I was planning on the prophet fight, so I've got holy water in my mind, but don't think we need that quite yet. We will need a few shovels. I'm always surprised in the Weald at how many shovels I need. 4 should do us. Definitely 1 key for, man, we're really filling up. We're really taking up our inventory space. I'm also tempted to bring some medicinal herbs, but that I think really benefits us more in the warrens and the cove. So I'm going to go ahead and embark with just this, and we'll see what happens. But looking forward to taking on the prophet next time. And then getting up into those higher level dungeons. We're already on week 20, and I would like to not really dilly-dally on this this playthrough.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
This is just an explore runes. I did not talk about quirks, but main thing I want to make sure is we don't have any quirks that give us negatives to anything in the Weald, and we don't. In fact, we've got some relatively good quirks with unerring locked in on our arbalist, and quick reflexes and unerring locked in on Philbear here. We should be just fine. Relatively decent party here, and if I run into anything too terrible, I can mark them. But we'll just see what we get. The Rabid Gnashers can be pretty nasty with their speed and their incredibly high dodge. They've got a dodge of 15. So we could stun. The Rabid Gnasher is already gone, so we probably want to take care of one of these guys. Almost a guaranteed kill. We'll go for the back rank just because that tends to be a little bit harder to hit. Bleed's not going to happen, so unfortunately, that's not that did not work out for us. Let's see what kind of damage we can expect. It'd be difficult to get a kill here, so we'll just go ahead and go for the kill on the target that has not acted yet.
Their formation is broken.
And that will negate a little damage coming in. And let's see, I want to negate this guy's damage, so we'll go ahead and stun him up with Rampart. Should not be an issue. And it shuffles him back. That's no big deal. We got a good party here who can hit most slots. I am going to go ahead and blind fire just to hope that I hit the Gnasher, because this guy's stunned and it doesn't matter. But she's going to kill him anyways. That's totally fine. Not maybe ideal, but yeah, that's the only downside of the Arbalist. She can't hit she can't hit the front ranks with her sniper shot. But she takes down the foes with no real qualms or issues. So we'll go ahead and go in here. Now we do have a fight in here, so just want to make sure I'm taking everything into consideration. Our torch should be fine. Yeah, we're above 75%. Okay, this is a relatively nasty comp. I could do marking here, but the sniper or the Arbalist is really our main damage dealer here, and especially against Eldritch, she's just crazy. So gonna try and take out one of these guys, then probably this guy. Nice crit. Brios certainly takes him down with no real issues. The Rabid Gnasher does have the ability to give us disease. And he's only got 10 HP. Of course, that's not going to be a kill no matter what I do. So maybe we get in a little bit of damage on the Scratcher. Yeah. Good crit again. Our Arbalist should be able to take care of that, but she dodges it, no problem. Stun. We could go for a stun here for sure. And we're going to get blighted or just marked, which the Man-at-Arms, good target for being marked. We could go ahead and stun again, but I'm tempted to, let's see, 7 to 13, that's not gonna kill. 5 to 10, that could kill. I think maybe the stun here would be better. Only an 80% chance to hit, as this has a 90. But I don't really want to deal with the bleeds or the disease of this Gnasher, so we're going to take the chance, see if we can stun up this Gnasher, and no problem for Tomas here. And let's see, who can we go for the kill on? Who's lowest HP? He's only got 7, but we'd have to do max damage. We can probably get this, but he's stunned for this round. Let's go ahead and just get a little more damage in here. Maybe get the kill. And we do. Wow. Occultist is critting left and right, and then we'll sniper shot here, of course. Low damage, actually, for all the trinkets we've stacked on her for Eldritch. But the Houndmaster and Philbear will certainly take care of that guy, no problem. And yeah, no big deal. And some deeds. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world of deeds. That's what I want to see. Oh boy. Okay. So this is a Shambler altar. And we're in pretty good shape. And we could possibly get a trinket out of it. However, let's think this through and see if this party comp is actually good for the Shambler. Nobody is particularly squishy. Maybe these two, but it's not a Houndmaster or Grave Robber or Jester who are extremely squishy. And many of them can do damage. The Houndmaster is pretty good on damage from any position unless he gets shuffled to the front. He can work from any position. Sacrificial Stab mixed with Abyssal Artillery really can go from any position. The only one we don't want to get shuffled is our Arbalist. But we've got all these, we've got a Sun Cloak and a Sun Ring, which will be negated if we do this, because when you do a Shambler, I could put a torch onto this altar and we'd immediately fight this fairly difficult monster called a Shambler, and he will shuffle your party at the beginning and you have to fight him in complete darkness. So I think that I'm gonna chicken out for this on this comp. It's actually not a bad comp for a Shambler, but the point here is to really just finish the dungeon. And man, lots of room battles. But I want to get money. I want to finish the dungeon.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And that's kind of my priority here. We could use some. Well, we could use our band. We got one bandage. Nothing else is gonna bleed us here, so let's go ahead and do it. A little bit of gold and a trinket. Fairly lame trinket. I believe we've already got 2 of those, but you know. Torch it up before we go into the fight. This can be a not great comp as well. We don't want to get marked too much, but we also don't want to get attacked. I think I'm gonna stun a Scratcher. And I think I'm going to Abyssal Artillery this back line here. And then we'll just go for backline damage right now. This has a higher chance to kill. In fact, this almost certainly will kill.
As the fiend falls.
All right, and we can go ahead and stun this guy. Just negating any incoming damage as much as we can. It's all about negating incoming damage and stress damage. Mainly stress damage, but not a lot of stress damage dealers. Maybe not as many in the wield. We could go for another stun, but they've got their buffs. So I believe I will, the Arbalist could take him out, but I would like to get some damage in on him just to guarantee that she will, and 1 damage. You know what? I'm just gonna Abyssal and kill him, and then the Arbalist can sniper shot that guy. And of course he dodges. But we did get rid of the corpse, so we can whack him here. Oh man, Dodger. Now, I could go for the definite kill here, but this guy is not a huge threat, really. He can blight us, but I'd almost rather with her big damage, I'd rather get in damage here. So I'm gonna break my cardinal rule of always go for the kill, and we'll see how I fare with that. He's dead next round. Yep, we're gonna get double blighted. I should have gone for the kill. Oh, they resisted, but that's just luck. Really should set up retribution on the man-at-arms, as a matter of fact. Okay, now we can stun again, since they've lost their buffs. And let's see, do I want to set up retribution? No, he's dead before he acts. I do want to set up retribution. So while he's marked, these guys should both go for him. We want to go for kills.
Great is the weapon.
Hound's Harry would actually be pretty good here, and he should die. Yep. And now we'll go for. Let's see. Does anybody need? Should I really? Should I go for healing here? I'll go for healing with the occultist. We don't need to. We don't need to like get him off of death's door or anything, so I don't need to use battlefield bandage. It would buff his healing received, but just not really in that dire of a situation here. I'm gonna try and go for this stun again, just to get around to healing on my man-at-arms. And it worked out. So we'll go for the heal here. And that will buff the occultist's heal, which is great. And no bleed, please. Yep. Alright, so we are very healthy, and we can just go ahead and get the kill. Ooh. Nice. Love to see sapphires and portraits as well. And really haven't gone. This medium is taking a little while. Okay, that's all good. You can pause and read that if you would like. I like to restack up my torches from time to time. Don't have a bandage to interact with that spider webby tree. No fighting here. We scouted it, I believe. And we get another scout. That's awesome. No fights in here. I was gonna say, we had a lot of... Now, I didn't bring a holy water. I could have interacted with that. I'm not 100% sure what that does, really. Some of the curios I really have, like, nailed down. And some of them, I know what curios, I know what items interact with them, but I'm not 100% sure what they do or what they can do. Because there are a lot of curios where even if you use the correct item to interact with them, they really want me to fight the Shambler. And if I get out of this dungeon, if I get to the end and achieve the quest goal and camp, I may very well fight a Shambler here. But we'll have to see how it goes. So again, the first priority is beating, accomplishing our goal of the dungeon here. And moving right along, I like to be on my map view. More deeds, always welcome. Get that torchlight up just in case we run into an unscouted room battle.
As the light gains purchase,
no scouting here. Do I want to go up or down? I'm feeling up for no particular reason whatsoever. Alright, little fight here. They're surprised. That's great. And we'll go for the... we'll stun the front, actually. The reason I do that is because Arbalest can't hit the front. We'll go for... Should we go for an Abyssal? 4 to 6. What's the stab? 5 to 8. Yeah, we'll go for that. And she'll dodge. That's awesome. Let's see. We could also stun this guy. And she should still be in range of sniper shot. Even though I've stunned these other two guys, this is our primary target. And there we go. And that's why I stunned these two. Because I knew that next round she may very well be dead. And so I didn't want them to get their turns off. We could stun again, but we'll do a dog-on-dog action. Actually, let's go here. That's death. And we should be able to kill this guy. He's very fast, but... we get the kill anyways. 500 gold. That's great.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
More torches is always welcome.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
All right, 4 Nashers. Ooh, that's bad. Arbalest not in the back 2 ranks is pretty bad because she cannot do her sniper shot. We got rabies and we got a bleed. Rabies, I guess I can't click on her while it's not her turn. Rabies actually can be a blessing and a curse. It reduces their accuracy, but it does increase your damage. Let's go ahead and... I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the bone here just because I almost never do. And then we're just gonna go for kills because he's out of his stun position, so...
Executed with impunity.
Should give us a nice damage increase for a little bit. Do we go for stuns or do we go for kills? Probably stuns with the man-at-arms. We will push one of them back. Particularly matter which one, at least not to my knowledge, not the way I view the situation right now. Yeah, artillery. And Arbalest is gonna go last, and we're just gonna have to move her. Unfortunately, we'll move her, but we will move her back. And now our lineup is just fine. We'll go ahead and go for another stun here. And we could go for Abyssal or we could go for a stab. 4 to 6 or 5 to 8. Minimum damage, not ideal. But we can get the kill on him here.
Be gone, fiend.
And obviously I kill the ones that aren't stunned, because the ones that are stunned don't get a turn this round. This should kill.
Another one
Nice
falls.
crit. Just a little teeny tiny bit of stress on the man-at-arms. Here we go, and haven't gotten a secret room yet, so probably go ahead and use the key here just to get it out of my inventory. If I find, oh good, I really need those. Okay, this will sell. I don't know if it's 750 or if uncommons are 750, but honestly, everything is worth more to me than this now. I definitely want the crests. And we wanted heirlooms, and we are getting a good amount of heirlooms from this. I'm hoping that I can... I'm gonna have to go down there. This is not... Even if I explore these two in this hallway, it's not gonna be 90%, I don't believe. I think that we can probably only leave one room unturned. Nice crit.
Strike.
Tomas, zzz, let's stun. And let's, crap. I should have stunned the back guy. That was a misplay on my part. We could blind fire and hope it hits here. Or they could dodge it. We can go ahead and stun now. Alright, so we negated their actions, but they are very quick and they're very dodgy, so they'll probably go before us.
Approaches.
And I don't think I'm gonna need heals, so I am gonna go ahead and stun this guy so that I can. Oh, it should have shuffled him, right? Yeah. Whatever. I do want to move the hound to the back, but I'm not going to give up his damage, so I'm going to actually just move the occultist forward. Next round, I want to get off a Cry Havoc or what have you. And then we can go for a heal on herself. Oh, you can't heal yourself. Okay, we'll go for a heal on the man-at-arms. That's interesting. I've never noticed that before, that she cannot heal herself in the 4th position. I don't really want to kill yet. I want the Houndmaster to go, so we'll just do this. And Hound hopefully will reduce some stress. There we go on everybody. That's nice. And yeah, we can kill. And I got 2 people, but they got very low stress. So honestly, that Cry Havoc probably wasn't necessary, but I just like to I just get paranoid, and I like to keep that stress as low as
Laden
possible.
with loot are often low on supplies.
And when we get down below 75, we pop a torch. And is this gonna have a battle? Yes. Crap. That's alright. Trap disarm here. And a little curio interaction here. Oh, wow.
Waiting to be spent.
Well, we want the torch. We want the food. We want the gold. We want that. And you can feel free to read that journal page, but it won't stack. So, gonna have to leave it by the wayside and pop some torches. See what this room battle has in store for us. Alright, this isn't too bad as long as we can kill it fast. So, focus the stress damage dealers, double crit, wonderful. May even Hound's Harry here. We'll want to stun one of these guys. And then, oh, I don't have Hound's Harry equipped. That's fun. That's alright. The Arbalist and we should be able to take care of these guys before they become an issue. But man, that dodge. Now we're gonna get a stress. Lucky dodge, but I probably should have killed the her with the man-at-arms attack. But they multiplied, and now we got 3 to deal with. And so when I was saying, remember when I said, "Oh yeah, these guys aren't a big deal. This looks like a pretty easy fight." Oh, that's my opinion. My opinion was wrong. We'll stun them both up so they can't duplicate. He resisted. That's no good, and he's gonna duplicate. Not my preferred method of travel. I'm actually gonna go for the one, even though he's stunned. Actually, no, I'm not. He's stunned, so I'll leave him for next round. Now we want to kill both of them this round. Stunning here would probably be a good idea, so he can't cytokinesis. And then we should be able to get some kills here. And just smack him. There we go. Alright. I'm almost positive this gives you a buff every time. And it may relieve stress, so I'm gonna go ahead and I just don't know, but I think holy water can work with it, but I think it's okay to touch without anything. And stress heal, yep, there was a reason I thought that. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to go to more rooms than just the ones we've visited to include 90%. I do kind of want to leave one torch left over because it's probably suicide, but I'm feeling that Shambler. And so I'm gonna maybe conserve my torches a little bit. It's just that's the sun rings and stuff. The sun ring and the sun cloak. Really, now I'm gonna go ahead and light a torch here because I didn't get a scout, so we may have battles coming up that we don't know about, or traps, or what have you. There's the trap.
Ambushed by foul invention.
And one more torch. What are our torches looking like? 2 left. Alright, that's the end of the adventure. The question becomes, well, let's continue adventuring. Are we gonna get a scout? No. So can we do a Shambler? Do we have the... I think we have the damage. We can't stun him. The best thing to do is to stun him on the first round. The good thing here is that we've got an Arbalist who's just... I mean, we've got massive Eldritch damage here. I'm not sure what the little tentacle thingies, what their resistances are, but we may try it, and if our Arbalist gets shuffled, we may well be kind of screwed, honestly. But I could get that Ancestors map, or I believe maybe the Ancestors candle even, and those are wonderful trinkets. They would definitely be worth it. Alright. Alright, so are we gonna actually do this? You know what? We are gonna do it, but we're gonna camp first, I believe. Let's look at our camping skills. Extra damage is great. Extra dodge and crit on everybody is great. Scouting chance, no big deal. Minus stress, probably not gonna use. Prevents nighttime ambush, but that'd give us all 7 stress, but that's probably worth it. Okay, so 3 there. 3 there, let's see, 3 there. That's really good. So 3, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 10. And then we could do a wound care or something. So we can't do both of these, but we could do one, and likely tactics is going to be it because it benefits the whole party. But this damage is good too. All right, well let's just go. Let's go back and camp briefly, and then we'll. I guess we'll take on a Shambler. Let's go ahead and camp. Cure all our stress and stuff.
It's a goal without hope.
We do have a dog biscuit still, so I think we can do this. I really think we can do this. We're definitely gonna want to prevent the nighttime ambush, which boosts our stress, which is not great, but we definitely want her to get accuracy damage and quit. Then we want to probably do all companions. Oh, all companions damage and crit, or the whole party dodge and crit. I mean, damage. I feel like damage is gonna be the best here, and then we'll do a wound care on the Arbalist. All right, so there's that nonsense, and get ready for a little bit more nonsense. Oh, this battle popped up, but I don't think we're gonna go that. All right, so one thing that it's generally smart to do is shuffle your party around a little bit before. Now, see, I just don't want her to get shuffled forward, but I'm gonna. You know what? We're just gonna try this. Let's see how it goes. Here goes nothing. There's the Shambler. He's gonna shuffle us. That was not good, but not the worst thing in the world. I do want my Arbalist to be able to go, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, now we're in an okay position. We do want to mark. He's marked. And can we stun? 110% base, 100%. We only got a 10% chance, but we just gotta hope for it. Please stun. Yes, yes, okay. That may be the battle there. 9 damage? That sure should be more than 9 damage. He's still marked. I kind of want to just move the occultist forward so he can actually do something. We'll eat a doggy treat. We're definitely not going to get another 135 and 140. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get that. So he's still marked. This should do some damage. Good crit, 19. And ooh, do I dare? I can't stun him again. We're just gonna have to go for flat damage as much as possible here. He's gonna summon these little guys, which is not good. He will buff these guys to where they just start doing insane damage. She is poisoned, so we'll go ahead and heal that. He's still marked. We really just have to go for this. 15 is not bad. I almost feel like I should try and kill him first. Normally, I would want to kill these guys as soon as they came up because they get incredible buffs. I could stun them, honestly, with the Man-at-Arms and this guy and let her do damage to the back line. That might be smarter, because I really don't want these guys to start damaging me. Their stun resist is fairly low. That would give us another round. Yeah, let's do that. We'll stun this guy, then the man-at-arms can stun him, and they'll shuffle. And he's gonna do that. That didn't seem that bad, but if you look at this, that every time they attack, they get this giant damage buff. The Shambler is still marked, so we're gonna go for this. Could kill him in theory, and it does with a crit. I don't know what I was worried about. Actually, I do. If I hadn't gotten that first stun off, this guy is definitely the priority. If I had not gotten that stun off, that lucky stun that only had a 10% chance, let's go ahead and cure you for no apparent reason. Kill. Alright, please give me the map or the candle. It'll probably give me something crappy, like the tentacle idol. Yeah, that sucks. That not worth it. Not at all. We can sell this, but this is 25% virtue chance is just not a good item. Now the question is, I've got one torch left. Do I dare do 2 Shamblers in one dungeon? No, I don't. I don't even know why I was saying that. I got lucky. Not lucky, but I got a pretty fortunate stun off that time. An okay-ish amount of gold, not great, but I'm more excited about these extra deeds, and that should let us level up well enough to go to deal with the Prophet. Blutomania is not good. Cove Scrounger, whatever. Natural's +5 accuracy. Oh my gosh, Brios is gonna be a monster if we lock in all these really great traits she's got.
Perhaps things are not as
Idle
bad as
Heroes
they
heals
seem.
extra stress, that's fine. I did, before I left, I did get rid of some negative quirks in the sanitarium on some of my guys. We'll go ahead and unequip all our trinkets, and if we get low, now we know we've got a tentacle idol to sell. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this time. Until next time, thanks for watching. My name's Rantry, and I will see you next time.